Welcome back to Math 171 Pre-Calculus Algebra. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create a matrix in order to make solving a system of linear equations easier. So if you remember in the last set of videos, we had this system of three equations and three variables, and we used elimination to solve it, but it got to be a bit of a mess. So one way that we can do that is if we take the system, let's go with 2y minus z equals 7, x plus 2y plus z equals 17, and then 2x minus 3y plus 2z is equal to -1. So what we're going to do, and I use slightly different notation from what the textbook uses on this, but we're going to set up what's called a matrix. So on the outside we just have square brackets. And I'm going to put a dotted line here. This is the one spot that I differ on notation from the textbook. They use a solid vertical line, but I'm using a dotted line. So now I'm just going to put the coefficients on x, y, and z. So the columns here indicate x, y, and z. And then this dotted line just shows where the other side of the equal sign is. So in the first equation, I have no x term listed. So I have to put a 0 in for that x. Then y is 2, z is -1, and that equals 7. On the next one, the coefficient on x is 1. The coefficient on y is 2. Coefficient on z is 1, and that equals 17. And then finally, coefficient on x is 2, coefficient on y is -3, coefficient on z is 2, and that equals -1. So, now that we have this, there's three things that we can do with this in order to solve a system of equations. We can switch two rows. So I can decide from that, maybe I want to switch where the first and second row or something like that. I can also multiply a row by a constant, and the final thing that I can do is add one row to another row. So, we can do those three things, and then we could go through and talk about how we can use these to actually solve a system of equations. However, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to plug this information into a calculator and then have it do the work for you. So that will be the next video.